glorified be the heavenly Father, glorified be Yeshua Messiah, and glorified be the Holy Spirit. All right, we're going through the 7 seals of Revelation, you know, because man, glorified be the Father for His knowledge, man. There's a lot to say right now. Okay, the 7th seal. Then I saw the Lamb open one of the 7 seals, and I heard out of the 4 living creatures call out with a voice of thunder, "Come!" I looked, and there was a white horse. Its rider had a bow. A crown was given to him, and he came out conquering and to conquer. Okay, man, that it says one of the living creatures, that's Orion, man, and it had a bow, right? Saying, and he came out and conquer and to conquer, and it was a white horse. That's talking about what's it called, the Uranus, man, because it goes through the head of what's it called, Orion, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, you know, it was conquering, you know, and it has a ring on it. You know what I'm saying? That's the bow, you know, on it. Okay, and you know, Ulysses says Grant and all that. You know what I'm saying? Urine, man. And now, when he opened the 2nd seal, I heard the 2nd living creature call out, "Come!" And out came another horse, bright red. Its rider was permitted to take peace. And also, you know what? Actually, that's also like, it's also be the first one too, could be the moon. You know what I'm saying? Because Uranus and the moon seem to travel together, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a lot to say right now, man. And when he opened the 2nd seal, I heard the 2nd living creature call out, "Come!" and come out, and another horse, bright red. Its rider was permitted to take peace from the earth, so that people would slaughter one another, and he was given a great sword. That's Mars, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's the god of war, man, in all these Babylonian religions, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it says, when he opened the 3rd seal, I heard the 3rd living creature call out, "Come!" and I looked, and there was a black horse. Its rider held a pair of scales in his hand, and I heard what was seen to be a voice in the midst of the 4 living creatures, saying, "A quarter of wheat for a day's pay, and 3 quarters of barley for a day's pay, but do not damage the the olive oil and the wine." Man, he's talking about that's what's it called, the black horse is Saturn, man. You know what I'm saying? Black, man, darkness, man. You know, dark magic, and one of the living creatures, they came out Hermes, because you know he roams around Capricorn, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, when he opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of a 4th living creature call out, "Come!" and I looked, and there was a pale green horse. Its rider's name was Death, and Hades, and followed with him. They were given authority over a fourth of the earth to kill with the sword and famine and pestilence, and by the wild animals of the earth. He's talking about the Dia. He's talking about Uranus, man. You know what I'm saying? And the you know what I'm saying? So now, the first beast was the moon. The second beast is Mars, and it said it was given a great sword. That's Jupiter. And then the next one is Saturn, and then it's Uranus, right? Okay, then it's Uranus, and then he says, when he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar of the souls of those who had been slaughtered for the word of the Most High and their testimony they had given. They cried out with a loud voice, "Sovereign Lord, holy and true, how long will it be before you judge and avenge our blood?" To the inhabitants of the earth, they were each given a white robe and told to rest a little longer until the number would be complete, both of their fellow servants and their brothers and sisters who were soon to be killed as they themselves had been killed. He's talking about Neptune, man. He's saying the water planet, man. Saying, and when he opened the 6th seal, I looked, and there came a great earthquake. The sun became black as sackcloth. The full moon became like blood, and there were stars of the sky that fell to the earth as the fig trees dropped its winter fruit when shaken by gale. The sky vanished like a scroll, rolling it up, and every mountain and islands were removed from its place. Then the kings of the earth and the magnates, and the generals and the rich and the powerful, and everyone slave and free, hid in the caves and amongst the rocks of the mountains, calling to the mountains and rocks, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of the one seated on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of the wrath has come, and who would be able to withstand." I think right there he's talking about Pluto and Sharon, man, because you know, they're the 2 planets they cross around. You know what I'm saying? They cross around and cause the lunar and the sun eclipse, man. You know what I'm saying? And see, I'm gonna give you a little information here, man. All right. these stars right here, look, okay, Corali, right, and Vulpeka, that little dog, okay, and Alioth, and J112414535 in Ursa Major and Alpha Dorados, right? Those four things, man, they're also the four horses of Apocalypse, because look, look at what they carry. One of them, it has silicon, right? The color is crystalline, reflecting with bluish face, and it's made for lime soda, and it's also for walkways, petroleum. I mean, what's it called, concrete, mortar. Remember how I say he will destroy your mortar? It's also for making glass and what's that called, plastic. You know what I'm saying? And it's found. It's not found on Earth, man. So it had to come from somewhere, comet probably. And it says here that the only thing on Earth that was found was like ancient, like sea sponges, coral, man. You know, diadems of like you know, like coral. You know what I'm saying? Microorganisms of like seashells, man. You know what I'm saying? The days of you know what I'm saying, of abomination. And there's also a star called diadem too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Revelation, it comes out of the nasty ass, sandy ass hair of Coma Bernice, man. And I look, it's then the other one also, look, it has it has strontium, you know, and that's a yellowish, pale yellow color, and it's super radioactive, you know. It's dangerous. It's nuclear, you know what I'm saying? So this is where they get their weapons from. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one is chromium. It's silvery, you know what I'm saying? And it's made, you know, for aluminum, and it's toxic, you know what I'm saying? It's environmental hazard, you know, for cleaning up. And then it's the other one. Look, it's called uranium. You know, europium. You know what I'm saying? And it's not found in nature. Okay, it's toxic, man. But look what they use it for. Okay, it says here, look, European is Latinin. It's a Latinin. It's under Latinin classification. It needs to be stored under liquid fluid to protect it from atmospheric oxygen or moisture. Its white pale yellow in its nuclear fusion products are the atomic fragments after a large atomic. Look, they are used. Look, this is what they use in CERNS. Are the atomic fragments? You know, they're left after you know, after a large atomic nuclear fusion, typically along the nucleus line that of uranium. See, you know, by splitting two smaller nucleus along with a few other nucleons, and the release of kinetic energy. They're trying to create their own sun or something, or open a portal, but it's very unstable and it's radioactive. See, and these things are killing us. See, and see, when you go back to what I just read, like silicon, that's what they make out of the microchips and the hardware. All that shit is made from silicon, man. So that's how they're gonna chip you with that. Then the yellowish, the nuclear thing, that's the weapons, man, right there. And strontium and chromium, that's metal blades and just toxic poison. And this uranium thing, that's opening up portals. See, and if you read back when it says here, they, you know, with the first one is to he was giving a crown and power, whatever. He's talking about how you know, silicon and all that, they're making them money, man. And when they chip your ass, you know, that's going to make them definitely get more paid. And then the one here, the red one, you know, that's basically war. And what strontium is nuclear bombs, and chromium is what, that's death right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's poisonous, hazardous. And then when he says here, look, that when he opened the sixth seal, opened the fifth seal, he saw under the altar the souls of those who have been slaughtered for the word of the Most High. That's, you know what I'm saying? And for their testimony they had given, and they cried out with a loud voice. That's that sorcery they're doing in CERNS. See, they're opening up portals on the altar. Yeah, you know, the altar of where CERNS is at, Switzerland. That was the altar of Python, whatever, you know, the serpent, man. That's what it is, man. Glorified be the Father for his wisdom. Like I said, family, look it up, check it out, and, you know, leave a comment or something, man. I don't claim to know everything, man, but glorified be Heavenly Father.